Alafia. When I was a young man, which is getting to be an increasing number of years ago, I came across a quote in, I believe it was Time magazine, that I liked a lot at the time. The quote was a big ad for a cigarette company, actually, but with a single quote, and I forgot who it was attributed to, or I'd be happy to give them credit. But the quotation was that necessity is the byword of all tyranny. Well, we could all draw a lot of analogies or comparisons to what's going on in the world right now, but that isn't what this particular blog entry is all about. It's about my observations that I think that if I was asked to paraphrase that quotation today, that what I would say is that necessity is the byword for rationalization. And what do I mean by that? I mean that people will look at a situation or a condition going on in their lives, and they will decide that the only way to rectify that situation requires actions which are not of the best character. And the reason that they make those decisions, or can make those decisions, is based exactly on that concept of necessity, that they have no choice. That, of course, is nonsense. And by the way, these aren't bad people for the most part. For the most part, these are human beings like you and I that were caught, suddenly faced with, encounter a situation that we didn't foresee, that in some way seems to threaten the status quo, our lives, our families, etc. And so we make some short-term decisions in order to cope with that necessity, even though those decisions may be in bad character, immoral, or even illegal. As I said, I don't think it's just bad people. In fact, I know it isn't. But one bad decision, one bad rationalization that you have a reason that it's okay to behave with bad character because the goal is good, starts this slippery slope of increasingly bad decisions. And what I've seen is genuinely good people end up going to jail, destroying a marriage, losing their career, all of which started with a single, slightly off-character decision based upon the rationale or the rationalization that it was a necessity. The truth is that almost without exception, everybody who does something wrong or evil has a reason for it. Society's picking on them. They have to feed their kids, whatever. And so that makes it okay to rob a bank or to sell drugs or to do whatever in order to cope with the necessity they perceive. But the absolute truth is that there are always answers. There are always ways of behaving with good character. And when you do that, that if something is a necessity, if something is truly threatening, the universe invariably will offer you the solution for making it better within the context of being a good human being and not destroying your life or doing something with bad character. I know that's hard to believe, but it is true. And we must not let our desires not to lose something wipe out our ability to see that there are solutions, there are rational ways of dealing with it. There are ways of taking your matrix and in the whole of what you're being threatened with, integrate it into the matrix of the universe, and find solutions. Till next time, love and blessings.